your medical condition. Oh my god, like nobody needs to know your medical history. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, you're welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. And if you're yet to subscribe, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about things you should keep private, and today's video is a follow-up video on my last video on how to move in silence. So if you're yet to watch it, please kindly watch it. Yes, thank you. The purpose of this video is not to encourage anyone to not be vulnerable or to not open up to people. No, I'm just putting this video out because I just feel like there are people that you need to protect yourself from. These are people that do not have your best interest at heart. I just feel like before you go about telling people your business, there are things that you should actually ask yourself before you tell them, before you tell people things about yourself. Things like, what's their need to know whatever it is you want to tell them? How does it benefit them? And how does it benefit you if you tell them? And if you're also going to tell people things about you, are they in the best position to offer any form of help, guidance, or assistance? And if your answer to any of these things is no, then you shouldn't be telling them these things. Then you should just like keep some things to yourself. Or even if at all you are telling people things, they should be people that you actually trust. They should be people that have your best interest at heart. So to me, there are just certain things that you just have to keep private. Like, nobody's life is meant to be on full view for the whole world. It's just not possible. Even people in reality shows, they still keep some things to themselves. You don't know them, like they don't fully show you 100% or share 100% of their lives to us. So the first thing you should keep private is your relationship problem. The relationship problem, the details of your relationship, the details of your love life, the details, like intimacy, like just like details, problems. You don't need to share. You don't need to share. I'm not even talking about posting your partner or hiding it. That one is different. If you want to post them, if you want to hide them, if you want to keep them a secret, honestly, that's up to you. I'm talking about sharing your problems, complaining about what your partner did, what your partner didn't do, coming online to rant about your relationship, your problems, just like the intimate details, even the intimate details about your relationship. Honestly, that information is just too much. Like, it's too much. Like, nobody needs to know those type of things. I feel like those things, they are things that you keep to yourself. Even if you are sharing it, you should actually share it. Like, maybe if you guys need like counseling or a therapy, then you should go to like professionals if you guys really need help. But just coming online or just like telling everybody that you know or that you see about your relationship problems, it's not necessary. Honestly, it's just you giving out too much information. And honestly, in the end, you're putting yourself and your partner in a bad light for people to have like opinions about you. And in the end, if you actually look at people you are telling these things to, half of the time they don't care, and you're just giving them gist. Honestly, you're just putting your problem or whatever it is you're going through, you're just putting it there for people to just have an opinion about you, which is really not necessary. So if you really have a problem with your partner, it should be between you and your partner. It should be you talking to them. Or even if you want to tell anybody, it should be somebody that actually help you guys resolve whatever problem that you have. Coming on social media to share it, telling everybody about it, is not necessary. Same goes with family problems. Honestly, whatever issue you have with your family should stay between you and your family members. There's no need for you to bring your family problem out on social media. There's no need for you to start telling everybody about your family problem. Honestly, it is not necessary. I just feel like getting people involved, especially bringing it online, it really just makes matters worse. Yeah, it just makes things go out of proportion and just makes things worse. Another thing you should keep private is your medical condition. Oh my god, like nobody needs to know your medical history. whatever medical condition you have. I feel like that thing is like something like you should keep private. But if you had an illness and you beat it, or like you came out of it, I feel like that one is different, because I see people post themselves, maybe after beating cancer, they post about it. That one is quite different. That one's like celebrating a win. That one is quite different. I'm talking about sharing just details of a medical condition, like details. It is not necessary. Even doctors, they don't disclose their patients' medical condition. So why should you go about telling people about your medical history or your medical condition? Honestly, it's not necessary. So another thing you should keep to yourself is your income and your financial status. Honestly, nobody needs to know exactly how much you earn. Honestly, nobody needs to know how much you make in a month, how much you make in your business, or whatever it is you are doing. Nobody needs to know how much, like exactly how much you make in a month. Nobody needs to know about your financial situation. Putting this type of information out there, like, it just creates jealousy. It can make people uncomfortable around you, and it can even make people feel sorry for you. Like, just sharing your financial situation and the exact amount you earn is it's just you giving too much information about yourself. It is not necessary. If you're somebody who is always complaining about being broke, if you're always comparing how much you make to others, it is never a good idea, because honestly, if the people that you're telling, they don't really care, and it's not like they can actually do anything about it. Honestly, they're just sharing it for sharing's sake. They can't do anything about it, and they don't really care like that. Your financial situation should be between you, your bank account, and your financial advisor. Sure, I'm not saying you should not have money talks. No, that one is different. Having conversations about money, how to level up financially, or how to double your hustle, just talks about growing wealth. That one is totally different. I'm talking about just sharing details, like specific details of how much you earn, what your financial, this specific information, specific details about your financial situation is not necessary. Nobody needs to know. But if you want about money talks, how to grow your wealth, how to grow business, how to level up, all those ones, yes, I encourage that. Like having conversations like that. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying your financial details, your income, those are things that you keep to yourself. It's between you, God, and your bank account or your financial advisor. Another important thing that you should keep to yourself, very, very important thing that you should keep to yourself, is your plans, your goals, your aspirations. I feel like these things, they are so precious. Like, you don't just go about telling anybody. These are things you keep to yourself. You want to start a business, you've not even had a proper plan about how you're going to go about it, and you're telling your friends, you're telling random people that you're just having conversations with, you're telling them about a business that you want to start. Honestly, sometimes it can be harmful, in the sense that you never know who is against you. And sometimes when you tell people something that is just an idea, that's just in an idea phase, you're telling people about your plans, your goals, what you want to do, what you intend to do, and it's still in the idea phase. If you're telling people, they can discourage you. Half of the time, they might discourage you. They might project their fears, their negativity, all the doubt, everything. They can just put it on you, and honestly make you lose motivation to do whatever it is you want to do. So even if you want to share your plans, your goals, you should be sharing it to somebody that is an expert, like somebody that is actually doing what it is you want to do. You want to start a business, you're sharing it with somebody who has an idea of that business that you want to do. You're not just sharing it with somebody that who is not even on the same wavelength mentally as you. Like, some people's mindsets might actually not be able to accommodate whatever it is you are planning, or whatever it is your goals are. Some people's mindsets might not be in that space with you. So sharing things like that, honestly, it just leaves room for people to just spread their negativity on it. I just feel like these are things that you should actually keep to yourself. If you actually have a goal, you have dreams, these are things that should be between you and God. Like praying pray to God about it, if you're going to talk to anybody about it, it should actually be people that can actually help you to bring that thing to pass. So another thing I also feel like you should keep to yourself is your weaknesses, insecurity, and your fears. I just feel like just sharing this type of things, it just really leaves you so vulnerable. And this is something that you don't just want to show anybody. Like, even if you're going to show someone, it should be somebody that you really trust, because you never can tell. People can be so somehow, should I say, two-faced. They can actually use those your weaknesses or fears. They can use it against you. They can use it to manipulate you. Some can even make fun of you behind your back, like just start gossiping about it, and it will end up making you feel worse, because some people, they might not understand you and they might not even empathize with you, and in the end it just end up making you feel worse. I just feel like before you tell people these things, your weaknesses, your insecurities, your fears, things that bother you, you should actually make sure that there are people that you trust, people that have your best interest at heart. The next thing you should keep to yourself is your mistakes and your regrets. Honestly, nobody needs to know about your past mistakes. Nobody needs to know about your past regrets. That's why it is in the past. Your mistakes, your regrets, they don't define you. They are parts of your past. So if you go about sharing these things to random people or people to people, it is not necessary. Especially if it's something that you've actually learned from, then there's really no need to share this kind of things with people. If you've learned from it, just move on. It is in your past. No need to go about sharing this type of things with people. Just move on and learn from it and just let it go. Forget about it. It's in the past. Whatever is in the past, let it stay in the past. Let me know in the comment section if there are other things that you feel like you should keep private, or if you keep any of these things private. Let me also know in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, please give this video a like. Don't forget to share this video to your friends, your family. Share this video to everyone that you know that will enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.